Hey, I know I haven't posted on the channel in a while. I just wanted to make another rant. I just really needed to make another rant. Alright, so I'm just gonna say it. So, I'm just gonna title this, like, why people stop talking to you, why people leave you. Basically, majority of the time I can guarantee you, if you're questioning why someone's leaving you, and you're questioning it mainly because it's not someone who you have too much negative history with, or at least recently. Like, if you don't have any recent negative history with this person, and you're still questioning, it's nothing against you, and you don't deserve that person. And there's going to be a lot of those people, because there's been a lot in my life, and one of them, someone recently just stopped talking to me, just left me, because I can verify that, because all of a sudden I went to go tag this person, and just because I wanted to show them something, online, like anyone else would, I went to tag him, and I was like, his name's not popping up. So then I checked him on another social account. His name wasn't popping up. And then I checked our recent messages. He blocked me. No negative history with this person. Didn't even know him for that long. For the time that we knew each other, we had a good conversation. We lived in the same town, and seemed like a cool guy. We had zero problems, and he just disappeared. At first I was like, okay, maybe he deactivated his Facebook, maybe he's taking a break, maybe he switched accounts, stuff happens, I get that. But the fact that it happened on 2 social medias, and it seemed nothing like what he would normally do, because he's constantly posting on both of them, just tells me that he's just another mindless person out there in the world. There's a lot of those. So if you're in my position, I understand. And just, don't worry about it. Just know that, unfortunately, that person was not a legitimate person, and you deserve someone who is real with you, and who can actually confront you when there's something wrong, or there's an issue, or something like that. I mean, maybe you heard a rumor, I don't know, it could be a billion things, because I don't really care, and I don't really like to pay attention on what's going outside my bubble of my control, because if it's something happening outside of my bubble of control, I can't control it. So whether it's good or bad, I can't control it. If it's good, yay. If it's bad, I'm gonna try my best not to care. So I'm going on a little over 3 minutes now, so I'm gonna close it up. But basically, that's all I wanted to say. If you're in that position where someone just blocked you online, or they stopped talking to you, or for whatever reason they just seem like distant to the point where they're not connected to you anymore, yeah, it's because they're just another mindless person. They're following the wrong crowd, they're listening to the wrong people, and they're heartless and they're cowards. Because if I were in their shoes, and I had a problem with someone, I would actually confront them face to face if possible. I'd say, hey, I heard this about you, just curious if it was true. That's all. And just get on the same page with them, and confront them about whatever it was, and resolve it. And if for whatever reason you sense that they are really not worth being friends with, then tell them. Be like, hey, look, I can't be friends with you anymore. Just be an adult, be mature about it. I mean, hey, if you're around 20 years or older, you need to grow up about that shit, because that just really fucking messes with me, especially when I talk to this guy, and he's like totally cool, like he's an adult, he seems awesome, he makes music, he's a regular, amazing, talented young person who's an adult, and my friend, and we're doing great, and then just vanishes, just blocks me off like that. So yeah, the only thing I don't understand about that is how a person can go from just being completely original and real with you to completely fake, and all of a sudden they believe that you're not worth their time. I don't understand. I don't understand why these things happen, why people just, and it's really just as bad as them dying or killing themselves, because they literally treat you as if you don't exist. They want to block you out of your life. As much as I don't like those curtains behind me, I'm not going to sit here and be like, I'm going to pretend they're not there. I'm going to close my eyes, and they're not going to exist. As much as I try, they're going to exist. So I don't understand why people can just sit there and go, well, you're not my neighbor, so I think I can live with the fact that I can believe that you're just not going to be in my life anymore. It's like, hey man, as much as you want to sit there and pretend I don't exist, right here, so you can accept it or you can disregard it, but I'm right here living and breathing. So just wanted to throw this out there. Just wanted to express myself, and maybe other people are facing this weird thing that seems to be trending lately, with people blocking people online and just ignoring them in real life and online and all the time, just shutting people out. Like, I feel like there's just more and more of it. People like disappearing, and I don't know, maybe there's some real underlying issue that I don't know about. I don't know. Like I said, it's out of my control, so I can't understand it. It saddens me and it frustrates me so much, because there's some really cool people out there who I'd love to be friends with and probably would have a really amazing friendship with, but because of the fact that they're so narrow-minded and mindless, I can't, because they will not allow themselves to accept the truth and accept the fact that they don't know everything, and I think a lot of it is just people believe these narrow-minded things for whatever reason. Just any kind of little speck of suspicion that they have about you becomes this huge blown up thing that's out of proportion, that they just blow it out of proportion and believe it, and they go, you know what, this guy's just totally terrible because of this one little speck that I blew up in my mind. And it's like, dude, we're all human. Like, you need to accept that. You can't see yourself above other people just because of whatever. It's just really fucked up. Alright, I'm gonna end the rant. So, thanks for watching, and leave a comment if you're in my shoes, or if you at least understand what I'm trying to say. Thanks. Peace.